Hello and welcome to Direct Marketing Superstars Summit 2015 in support of Mended Little Hearts. My name is Roger Gill and I am honored to have been asked to speak today on behalf of the Mended Little Hearts on Local Online Marketing 101, how to market your local business online. I am the founder and CEO of MyBiz Online Services, and I also serve as a managing partner of iMarketing Pro Systems. A few words about me. I've always been a student of technology. I am passionate about what technology can offer, and especially when the internet came about, I was fascinated about the search engines and the potential. And I worked with many small businesses in helping them to promote their business online in the early days, and it's just become more and more exciting, and I'm more passionate than I have ever been about local online marketing. Most businesses that serve a local marketing area must have an effective local online marketing plan to grow and perhaps even to survive. Much is involved in the process, from the development to the execution of the plan. This presentation provides an overview of the most important local online marketing components with accompanying resources. Although the presentation has been developed to be accessible and useful for those with little online marketing knowledge, the resources provided should add value to the most advanced level. If you are a consultant for, or if you own a local business, or if you're just interested in learning more about how to market a local business online with measurable results, this presentation is for you. Here's what you should learn. Number one, what are the main components of a local online marketing infrastructure? Number two, how to create a local online marketing plan. And number three, what are the most important resources for developing and executing a marketing plan? Creating the plan. Here's the higher elevation view. In phase one, we build a local online marketing infrastructure. That is composed of the competitive assessment, the marketing website, and the off-site local online marketing guide. In phase two, we implement conversion strategies. This is composed of local search marketing. Prospects are looking, will they find you? Local engagement. Are you where your prospects are? Are your communications converting? And local paid ads. Are you coordinating these with offline ads? Do you have a paid campaign plan? Yes, marketing has changed. Are you still using old marketing media? You can cut your advertising costs and increase your sales and profits if you develop a local online marketing plan that's customized for your business. Let's get started. First, I'd like to show you a few infographics that represent and depict a local online marketing plan. One of my favorite is the Local Web Equity infographic by Michael Blumenthal. Michael is a long-term local marketing pro. He's very knowledgeable about Google Maps and many other areas of local marketing. And I highly recommend that you check out his blog, and particularly check out this infographic and the writings on it. It's excellent. Another infographic that deserves mention is Matt McGee's SEO Success Pyramid. I have learned much from Matt McGee over the last few years, and I recommend that you visit his site and blog and review this particular infographic. It will add great knowledge to your local online marketing library. This is perhaps one of my favorite infographics, the local search ecosystem. Developed by David Mim at Moz, this local ecosystem graphic depicts the data aggregators that distribute company profile information to many other online accounts. You start with maybe Infogroup, Localese, Factual, Axiom, and you can see with all of the areas and the intricate distribution of data and how it moves through that local ecosystem. I think this is fascinating, and it's a great opportunity to learn more about it. Is visit Moz Local at moz.com and read about it. And David Mim, who started getlisted.org and did the local search survey, which helps you to understand what works for a local by taking data from many professionals that work in the local marketing industry and decide what was working each year in local search. I highly recommend that you go there and take advantage of all the great information that Rand Fiskin at Moz and David Mim has provided. It's a great resource for the industry. Another interesting infographic and a good resource for learning about search engine optimization is from SEO Power Suite, a company that developed tools for optimization of websites and learning more about local marketing and tools to help you build your infrastructure successfully. This is a good tool and one that offers some training with your SEO in practice workbook that I recommend. I've provided an extra link here for more local online marketing infographics by Phil Rose. I recommend you go there. Phil runs the local visibility system, and he has some excellent information about local marketing also. Our agenda today is going over first the local online marketing infrastructure. The website is the center and heartbeat of the local marketing, and then the online accounts, including the local portals, Google My Business, Yahoo local listings, Bing places, and then the social media accounts, Google+, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, StumbleUpon, Tumblr, and there are many others. Those are a few of the big ones. Directory and citation accounts, the data aggregators that we just mentioned, and directory and citation accounts. The local online infrastructure is really about being consistent with your data online everywhere and promoting what you're offering and communicating in such a way that it adds value. Facebook happens to be one of the most powerful platforms for engagement and for communicating your message. LinkedIn is also there particularly for business to business, and a quality LinkedIn page with information related to your products and services is absolutely essential in today's world. Understanding the local search ecosystem is also very important. I'm going to mention this video that's on the Moz site. I give you the link there by David Mim explaining who the local search data providers are and what they do. After you have started building out your local online marketing infrastructure, have your website in place, your local portals, your social media, some online accounts, now it's time to make sure you have some relevant authoritative content, or RAC. This includes written, video, images, and audio. It's important for human consumption, but it's also important for the search engines. When someone makes a search inquiry into a search engine, the search bots go out and find the most relevant, authoritative content to answer the search inquiry. And if you don't have any, there's nothing to bring. So if you want to show up in the searches, you have to have some relevant, authoritative content. Very, very important, and perhaps in today's algorithms, it is the most important component. As the graphic indicates below, it's 230% increase in leads for those companies that have more indexed web pages. And the only way, again, to have more indexed web pages is to have RAC content. Now that you've developed some relevant, authoritative content, written, video, images, and audio, and perhaps on your website and blog, it's time to syndicate it out to many other places where people may be looking for your products and services. There are two products that are available today that are very good that we use that can syndicate content and help you with getting your messages out in other ways. OnlyWire and Hootsuite are those two that I particularly like. They can syndicate to many, many different accounts, and I highly recommend that you go check them out and see how this is done. If you need some help, almost any local marketing professional can help you with these. If all this sounds a little challenging and difficult to you and overwhelming, you're not alone. All of us that have been involved in local online marketing realize that it's not only a lot of components and many activities involved, it's also changing constantly, and it's challenging to keep up, even for the professionals, to keep up with all of the differences that are going on with the search engine algorithms, the social media changes, and what's going on with the actual industry that you're in. So don't worry if you feel overwhelmed. Seek some help. There's lots of resources we provide in this presentation that will help you to learn, and many of them offer services that can help you at a very good price and a great value. Here are a few great resources that we use and believe will greatly benefit anyone interested in learning about local online marketing. Moz, Local, HubSpot Learning Library, Moz Beginner's Guide to SEO. The Local Search Forum, Linda Bouquet brings together many professional online marketing experts to discuss and bring about resolutions to issues that they run into. Excellent resource for the industry. SEO and Practice Training, SEO Power Suite, very good training for search engine optimization. HubSpot Website Marketing Grader, put your URL of your website in there and learn how to make it better. Local Search by David Mim, his marketing webinar on local search. These are the share slides. Excellent resource. And at MyBiz Online Services, we maintain local search marketing information on our blog with links and RSS feeds to some of the most important local online marketing sites. You can come here and have free access to lots of information that is useful all in one place. Let's start off with after the infrastructure is built out some, still in phase one, we need to set up a competitive assessment and take a look at the competition. What are they doing online? What kind of content do they have? how many accounts do they have online, what does their profile look like. There are many things to consider when developing an online marketing assessment. One of the most valuable tools that I've found recently has come from Casey Miraz, who wrote this article and this assessment called The Ultimate Local SEO Audit. And I highly recommend you utilize Casey's guide. He has a spreadsheet that goes along with it. It is excellent for a do-it-yourself, whether you're a professional or not. He covers almost everything you need to know. There's a couple other tools that are out there. One by another internet marketer named Phil Rozak, who also is excellent. He runs a local visibility system, and the link is there for you to go check what he does out. And he has a tool called What Every Local SEO Diagnostic You'll Ever Need to Know, plus some. And I can't recommend that enough either. A great job on that, Phil Rozak. Online Marketing Glossary is available from Moz. There are many out there, but this is a very good one. And if you find others, that's great. But this one should answer many of your questions and help you to understand any of the terms that you come about as you do your research and do your audit. Search engine optimization is important to understand to develop your local online marketing plan successfully. And one of the best beginner's guide to SEO is from Moz. I highly recommend this tool. Go there and begin your journey to successful local marketing. Still in phase one, you're going to build out the local online marketing infrastructure. This happens to be a graphic from the local marketing survey or local search survey that David Milne set up and ran through getlisted.org for many years, and then took it over to Moz, where he is now. So these a breakdown of the local search ranking factors. And you go there and read through this particular survey, and you will learn a great deal about what works and what doesn't work, and what can hurt you about this local marketing and the components and activities that you can get involved in. This happens to be going back to SEO Power Suite. They have the training tool called SEO in Practice. It kind of flows around with their tool that they use for monitoring SEO and auditing SEO. But although it's something they sell for the tool, and it's a good one, they also have this free training and learning system that I think is very good. Build the online marketing infrastructure continues with building the website. And although we're not going to spend time to go over all the details of building a marketing website, it would take another presentation to do that in itself. There are some tools out there that will help you, and I've named some. You need to start with good domain name and a URL structure. Search Engine Journal has a great article on that. Website project checklist. If you're just looking to build a website and you want to go over and kind of understand what's involved in that process before you go to a developer, the article from NetReach is good. Technical Site Audit for 2015 by Jeff Cunyon is also an excellent tool, an article that's on the Moz blog. The review of the local search ranking factors we just talked about is also good because it gives you some good insight in terms of what you should have on your site for SEO. I happen to use the WP SEO by Jules DeValk, and I highly recommend it. That is a plugin for WordPress if you're using the WordPress platform, and a lot of people do. The on-site local online marketing guide for looking at the website, the content, of course, is the most important for the online marketing. The quantity, quality, and optimization of articles, videos, images, and audio files published on the website and on the online accounts. Content is what search engines index and bring to search requests. It really is about search, going and finding pages on a website, not just a website. To have more than a few positions, what we call SERPs, on the first page of a search result, a relevant authoritative content must be available in addition to an own website and online accounts. For marketing purposes, all content should have links back to a call to action, a CTA. As you create and publish more and more of your optimized content, the search engines keep it in their indexes, and you will be building a library of relevant authoritative information about your products and services that's readily available when searches are made. The search engines also determine the content search page rankings by the quantity, quality, and relevancy of your combined content. For example, when a search is made on Google for a parking lot maintenance contractor in Richmond, Virginia, Google searches for the most relevant authoritative content that contains the keyword parking lot maintenance contractor and other related keywords near Richmond, Virginia. If you have more RAC than your competitors, it is likely your content will be brought to the front page in the highest positions. The Off-Site Local Online Marketing Guide starts with the online build-out of account listings, or what we call citations. They're the quantity of directory and search engine citations, Web 2.0 accounts, social media accounts, article directory accounts, video directory accounts, social bookmarking, RSS accounts, forum accounts, and the claimed ownership and level of optimization of the most important local search engine and directory listings that we've talked about. Google Plus local page and the Yahoo and Bing local listings are essential. You need to claim ownership and set the level of optimization high for each one of these physical addresses. The local portals are the most important component of the local online marketing infrastructure. Since Google is the most used search engine, the Google Plus local pages take top priority. A top position in these search results produces a high probability of a contact and a CTA conversion. Here's another image of our local search ecosystem infographic. A very useful tool in understanding how your company profile and data is distributed around the internet. Developing your website is a very important component of what matters most in the local online marketing guide. I do recommend that you seek professional help to get this done. The heartbeat of your local marketing is your website, and to have it set up properly with search engine optimization and the marketing tools that you may need to make everything work and to convert is most likely going to take a professional that understands how to do this. So some information is here. Yeah, there are guides out there and resources that we've listed, and certainly Casey Mirez includes a great deal about what's on that website in his audit tool. The local online marketing guide, what matters most, continues here with a Google Plus local page, your Yahoo and Bing local listings, and it's just very important that when a search is made with local intent, you understand Google brings up that local box or the carousel, and if you can get in at A, B, or C position, or even in the box, it's going to really be beneficial to get that phone call or get that contact. And that is one of the most important parts of this local online marketing, is get that Google Local Plus page up and running, what we call Google My Business now, and optimize it properly. Online account listing citations, as we have talked, again, the name, address, and phone number. We call the NAP, needs to be consistent throughout. Take the time to make sure that happens. There are services out there that can help you with all of that. And it's very important that it's done properly. Social media, the relevant authoritative content on them, as well as the mentions when consumers are out there talking about your business and services and products. That's a very good thing. And if it's positive, if it's negative, you run in maybe to a reputation problem. So you need to be out there involved in the process and have those people talking, moving toward a conversion and a CTA. Below that graphic, I may mention that's from OnlyWire, one of the syndication tools that we use. Online reviews are becoming more and more important. It's great when people start talking about your products and services online, particularly when it's positive and they recommend you. It's another issue when they are saying things that are not so good. You could run into a reputation problem. There are resources out there that can help you with that and go into more detail. I've listed some of the important review sites. I think Yelp is becoming perhaps the #1 site that people use. It's also important to know that Google Plus and perhaps Merchant Circle and Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau, and depending what industry you're in, some of these others could be important. But pay attention to online reviews and be prepared to be active and proactive in that process. Backlinks. It's been known for some time that the way search engines ranked different sites or pages, were how many links that were pointing back to that page, and it was unfortunately a circumstance that ended up with where people would go out and buy links, and it wasn't about the quality so much at first. It was about just quantity of links pointing back. That's no longer the case at all. You must have relevant quality links that are not purchased. Do not pay money for a link pointing back to your page. And it's okay if you buy or pay for some of the upsells on the online accounts, like super pages. That's a different type of link pointing back. I'm talking about these link farms and link schemes. It really will hurt your ranking with the search engines. So you go out and find quality links from the local community and other authoritative sites that will put your link of your site or page on their site for a legitimate reason, to give their visitors quality information back. And I think that's what's really important here. Facebook engagement. Well, it's almost a fact now that you must be on Facebook and engaging your prospects and clients. This is a great tool that's should be used properly, of course, but there's so many different ways you can engage your clients. There are events, there are contests, there are ads, there are ways of doing polls and other types of collaboration. So Facebook, as well as many of the other social media accounts such as Twitter and LinkedIn, Google Plus, it's very important to engage in this process. The email is an engagement tool as well, so is SMS now, and you simply share quality, value-added content that is relevant. Don't spam and don't abuse these systems, but if you do it properly and engage properly, they will benefit. Finally, you need to track your marketing efforts from all the hard work you've done to build out your local online marketing infrastructure and your engagement processes. it's important to understand how many rank SERPs you have, or results that you have on the search engine pages when someone does a search for a keyword. You need to know that. Bright Local has a great tool called a Rank Tracker. We use that, and it's very effective. And Miles Anderson over there has done a great job of, I believe, putting together some very powerful local marketing tools, and I highly recommend that you go visit. You can test them for free. And the Google Analytics is free tool also that you can go learn about and utilize it yourself, or get some help from a person that does use it, and you can set up a very quick and easy way of tracking visitors to your site, and many other fascinating things. There's also I want to mention that local SEO audit again. That's another tool that has many ways of tracking what you are experiencing with your online success. And there's the Phil Rozak SEO diagnostic tool that has again other tools that are mentioned, and many of these are free that you can use. And when you start out, you shouldn't really spend a lot of money on other tracking tools until you really understand what's going on. And it may be something you hire a professional to help you with, to make sure that you're going in the right direction. And the last line on this page is Online Marketing Glossary. You probably need to come back to that many times to really understand some of the things that are going on. There are many terms involved in the local search marketing process and local online marketing, and this is something you probably need to keep close and bookmark it, put it on your desktop. Well, now it's time to take a summary of the local online marketing plan activities and components that we've talked about. First, we want to do a baseline analysis to determine where your marketing is today. And then we want to make sure our website is optimized with your local geographic slant, your city name and keyword phrases are working properly. We want to make sure we've claimed the local business portals, the Google My Business, the Yahoo Local and Bing Local listings. We want to make sure we're listed in many of the directories and review sites, and with the consistent name, address, and phone number, and company profile, and the correct categories, etc. We want to make sure that we've set up online lead capture mechanisms or forms on the website to provide information to visitors and to capture their email so we can continue the conversation with them. We want to begin building relevant quality links and continue to do so to your site. Work with your customers to solicit real reviews. More is good. Please do not buy reviews or pay for a service to provide fake reviews. That is not good. Track results of your progress and always continue to learn. Please use the resources we provided in this presentation to learn more about what local online marketing is all about and how it can benefit you. Even if you're not going to do this yourself and will use a professional, it will greatly help you to make that progress more successful. Thank you for watching. This concludes Local Online Marketing 101, how to market your local business online for the Direct Marketing Superstars Summit 2015 in support of Mended Little Hearts. My name is Roger Gill, and I hope that the information and resources provided will help all to build successful local online marketing plans. Please feel free to visit us at MyBiz Online Services for more local online marketing resources. Thank you.